There is a deficiency affecting over 1 billion people worldwide. It's linked to depression, to weakened immunity, to bone loss, to cardiovascular disease, to poor muscle function, to higher cancer risk. And the vast majority of people who have it have absolutely no idea. It's not a rare tropical disease. It's not something that only affects elderly people or those in developing countries. It's vitamin D deficiency. And it is hiding in plain sight in offices, homes, and cities across the United States and Europe right now. Here's why this matters more than most people realize. Vitamin D is not actually a vitamin in the traditional sense. It behaves more like a hormone. It has receptors in almost every tissue and organ in your body. Your brain, your heart, your immune cells, your muscles, your gut. When vitamin D levels are adequate, it regulates calcium absorption for bone strength. It modulates immune responses, helping your body fight infections while preventing it from overreacting. It supports muscle function and coordination. It influences mood regulation and has been linked to serotonin production. And emerging research connects it to insulin sensitivity and metabolic health. When vitamin D is chronically low, all of those systems underperform. Quietly, gradually, in ways that are easy to dismiss as getting older or feeling run down. So, how does deficiency happen, especially in wealthy, well-fed populations? Your body produces vitamin D through a chemical reaction triggered by UVB sunlight hitting your skin. It sounds simple, but modern life has almost entirely removed this natural process from daily experience. Most people spend the majority of their waking hours indoors. Office workers, students, remote workers, even people who spend time outside are often covered. Long sleeves, hats, and sunscreen all block UVB absorption. And here's the geography problem. If you live above roughly 35 degrees north latitude, which includes most of the United States, all of the United Kingdom, most of Europe, and Canada, the sun's angle from October through March is too low for your skin to produce meaningful vitamin D at all, even on a clear winter day, even if you go outside. For months at a time, your body simply cannot make it from sunlight alone. Dietary sources of vitamin D are limited and often insufficient on their own. Fatty fish like salmon and mackerel contain meaningful amounts. Egg yolks contain small amounts. Fortified foods like milk and cereals contain added vitamin D, but often not enough to move the needle significantly. Dark skin is also a factor. Melanin, the pigment that gives skin its darker color, reduces the skin's ability to produce vitamin D from sunlight. People with darker skin tones need significantly more sun exposure to produce the same amount as those with lighter skin, making deficiency even more common in these populations, particularly in northern climates. The symptoms of vitamin D deficiency are frustratingly vague. Fatigue, low mood, muscle weakness, getting sick frequently, bone or joint discomfort, brain fog, symptoms that overlap with dozens of other conditions, and that are easy to attribute to stress, aging, or simply being busy. This is why so many cases go undetected for years. The only reliable way to know your vitamin D status is a simple blood test. The standard measurement is 25-hydroxy vitamin D. Most experts consider levels below 20 nanograms per milliliter deficient. Many functional medicine practitioners consider optimal levels to be between 40 and 60. If you haven't had your levels checked, and you live in a northern climate, spend most of your time indoors, or have darker skin, it is genuinely worth asking your doctor about. Your body cannot function optimally without adequate vitamin D. And for a significant portion of the population, it has been running on empty for a very long time.